What's going on, baby? All right, I'm early. Got to give a little time for people to kick in. What's going on, peeps? Hey, good morning, afternoonish. Morning, afternoonish. I need to figure out how to wave much faster, cause this is. Can Alexa wave? Hi, Alexa. Could you wave, Alexa? Wave, Alexa. All right, y'all. Hey, we are about. I want to come on a little early, because from what I'm starting to understand is live sends a notification in some cases 30 seconds to a minute after you actually get on. So I probably should make this a good habit. Hey, check this out. Do me a favor. If you are on already, I want to have fun with you just for a little bit, but while people are coming on, tell me something you miss. Now, let me tell you what I miss, and don't you judge me. Let me tell you what I miss. I won't be judged. So there's this barbecue place. Let me talk to you. Hey, so for those coming on, I'm sharing what I've missed in the last week. There's this barbecue place, right? I'm not going to tell you where it is. But every time I go in, they give me extra fried okra. That's what I miss. I miss it, baby. I miss it. Hey, all I'm doing here is asking people to play with me just a little bit. I want to know what you missed from a fun perspective. My example was there's this barbecue place I go to. I used to go to once a week, and they gave me extra fried okra. I miss that fried okra right now, baby. I miss it. Hey, but check it out. Hey, it's 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And can I thank you so much for this going on for 3 days. 3 days of us just talking. My job, somebody said happy hours. Rach, no more happy hours. Somebody messaged me and was like, man, why do you even care to do this? If you know anything about me, have been to any of my classes in Dallas, every person I meet, every person I encounter is valuable. My grandmother said this to me many years ago. You take care of people, God will always provide for you. I am going to always do my due diligence to this world. Hey, so and I ask that you do yours. All right, real quick, I'm going to go into this. Hey, so I talked to, if y'all don't know, I have a son that'll be 17 this year. And I was talking to my son yesterday, and I remember saying this to him in a way that I felt that it was heartfelt. And I'm going to say it to you. Let me just talk to you. Let me just talk to you. All right, check it out. So if you had to give this conversation today a title, it's going to be titled, What You Gonna Do? Now, for all of y'all that got all the degrees, I'm from the country, so we gonna dial back a little bit. So what you gonna do is W-H-A. I just need a C-H-U, chew, G-O-N, and a D-O. What you gonna do? Let's dial it down a little bit. Let's have a little fun. Now check this out. What I want to talk to you about today is real simple. Perspective. Perspective, perspective, perspective. I want you to say this to me, say this with me rather, and type it, write it down, however you want to do this. Life is happening for me, not to me. Life is happening for me, not to me. Life is happening for me, not to me. If that is your perspective, and you think about that in a way that it's more than you being a victim and not a victor, watch how things start to change in the line. Again, life is happening for me, not to me. I want you to follow that with this statement. I deserve this life. I deserve this life. Again, perspective. I get what's going on. I get that you're at your house. I get that a lot of us lost our jobs. Keep in mind, I lost 5 different income streams. So I can somewhat relate, but I will still say to you, I deserve this life. Then I'm going to follow it up by this quote that I came across. It says, happiness is found in your circumstances. It's found in your heart, not your circumstances. I'm sorry. Happiness is found in your heart, not your circumstances. Happiness is found in your heart, not your circumstances. So think about that. If I deserve this life, and happiness is happening for me and not to me, and it's not found in my heart, and it's found in my heart and not my circumstances, trust me, things are much better than you think they are. Things are much better than you think they are. So we're going to go forward a little bit. Watch this. Perspective again. Perspective. Here's why I want you to follow me in this process. I want you to ask yourself, where am I in my life right now? What am I truly in control of? Am I playing a victim or am I a victim? Am I influential or am I always influenced? Am I always impacted or am I impactful? Am I a leader or am I a follower? Am I a source of good energy or am I a pessimist? Am I a resource or am I a distraction? See, a lot of people rarely sit down and look at how they can change their perspective instead of labeling things that they know for a fact that they can improve and be a better in. So I get out of that. I'm going to give you 2 ways I want you to focus on. Your thought patterns and your affirmations. They say our thought patterns are what manifest our daily circumstances. Your thought pattern is one way that you know for a fact that you know can add to your perspective. They say our thought patterns alter our thoughts and they change our habits. So if you can control your thought patterns, you can change your habits. Perspective. Affirmations. They say an affirmation is where you can visualize yourself being successful in whatever you want to accomplish, big or small. The thing about affirmations is they say you got to start opening your mind to new and healthy ways of thinking in order to be true and fair in how you affirm yourself. All right, so check this out. I was riding with my daughter yesterday to go see my son. And my daughter, some of y'all, I'm going to want y'all to go back with me. So my daughter was sitting back there and she kept asking me all these questions. Daddy, what is and? Is and a conjunction? Is but a conjunction? And I'm like, yeah. So it made me think. Do y'all remember that song? The song came out in 1973. I'm an 80s baby. But the song was conjunction, junction, what's your function? Hooking up words and clock. Do y'all remember that? Come on, thumb me up if you remember that. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that conjunction, junction song? Is it just me? All right, anyway. Hey, check this out. But anyway, I want you to follow this. Initially, I ask you what you're going to do, and I'm wrapping up. I ask you what you're going to do, and then I ask you about perspective. So we're going to have fun a little bit. So using all those things I learned with my daughter in regards to teaching her the value of conjunctions and how valuable they are, I'm going to use a couple with you. Look at here. And I'm going to show it to you, Facebook. But look at here. Conjunctions, baby. So if I think about what I'm going to do and what I can do, I want you to think about this. I want you to follow me right here. So if you're thinking about what you're going to do in perspective and you're considering how valuable your decisions are, watch this. Am I involved or am I going to be irresponsible? Am I going to be motivated or am I going to be miserable? Am I going to be placid or am I going to be problematic? Am I going to be accessible or am I going to be annoyed? Am I going to be conscious? Am I going to be conscious? We drop down to the T. Am I going to be tactful or tacky? I want you to think about this. Your impact has a choice. And I promise you, you have a decision to make if you're going to think about your impact and if you're going to think about your level of influence, because a lot of us are not thinking about our perspective. We're becoming a victim. You're not a victim. You have a choice. You have a decision. Your conjunction, your and your but is a decision in how you progress through this phase. Thank you for your time. Have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow at 12. Bye, baby. Thank you for your time.